Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're looking at the month of January 2026. So this is for the whole month and this is for the general collective. So let's see what's going on for this new month. So happy January to everybody out there and happy birthday to any January people that have people that have birthdays in January. So happy birthday to you. So let's see what's going on for the month of January for the collective. So brand new year. So let's see what's going on. And I do want to thank all my subscribers for existing and new that are supporting the channel and have supported the channel. I'm very grateful for you and really appreciate you. I've reached my 1 year mark for this channel. So I started it January 1st, 2025. And so thank you for your support. And please hit that like button so this goes out to other people that need to see it, this information. And please hit subscribe if you haven't. I do regular readings, monthly, weekly, mid-monthly, but I also try to do special readings occasionally, like whenever I feel drawn by spirit to do it. So you'll get those as well. And please, remember that there's a lot of people watching this, so it might resonate with you, might not. So please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. So let's see what's going on for the collective, general collective for the month of January 2026. What is going on for the collective for January 2026? All right, let's see what's going on. It's funny because my nose, when I get downloads and there's a lot of energy going on, my nose itches and it's already itching and I haven't even pulled the cards yet. So I'm like, okay, we're already in it right now. But yes, a lot of times, and you'll see me rubbing my nose like this during the readings because a lot of times it gets real itchy. All right, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Tower, we got the Three of Pentacles, the Moon. Let's move my microphone here. Okay. Knight of Wands, we've got Judgment. Oh, we got some big heavy hitters here. And we got the Page of Cups. Okay, so we've got three major arcana, and this is a smaller spread. So that's, we got a lot of energy happening in January, and we got some big boys here. We got the Moon, Tower, and Judgment are our three major arcana. So that's a lot of energy that we're dealing with. So I feel like coming into the new year, into January 2026, we had definitely been working on our pentacles. We've been working on building a strong foundation for ourselves. So I noticed a theme last year in all the 25 readings of basically like letting go of things that are no longer in alignment with us and things ending. So we're in a big stage of cycles ending, new cycles beginning, letting go of things that are no longer in alignment with us. And I feel like for a lot of us, that's already happened throughout the year of 2025. And we're like rebuilding. We're building a stronger foundation for ourselves. So if we have let things go back last year in 25, we're going, we're starting off into January working on building our foundation and kind of like I'm hearing rebuilding foundations, building new foundations. And I'm seeing like foundations of a building, like they're showing me like the outer walls, the stones and all the work that you do to build a building and laying that foundation. But it's like this time we're doing it right, so to speak. It's like we're being very cautious and building a strong foundation, making sure it's firm and it's strong and it's not going to fall apart in the wind. Like the little the three little pigs when the wolf blows on their house and their houses fall apart, but the brick house doesn't because it had a stronger foundation. So, they're showing me the pigs. I know this is crazy sometimes what they show me, but I'm seeing like the little pigs, in the houses are showing me that fairy tale. So you are working on partnerships with this as well, or you could be. So some of you might be doing it alone, working on your foundation, but I feel more so for most of you, you're working with other people on building this foundation. But you could be solo doing it, but you're just spending energy working on it. And that's in the past. So that's like going into January. But right now, in the current energy for January, you are working on your pentacles. You see him, he's hard at work there on his little workbench, but he's not completely finished to his goal. Like he has a lot of them. If you look on the wall here, he's got a lot that he's already worked on and he's hung up. He's working on one currently, and then there's like one here, a couple on the floor. Yeah, there's one on the floor. Couldn't remember if it was one or two, but there's one here on the floor. And so he's about 80% to his goal, and he's been working on it, but he's not quite reached his goal yet. So, you're working on this foundation going into the month of January, but you're not quite there where you want to be yet. So, going back to what I was saying about in 25 things blowing up, things ending, new beginnings. Well, I do feel like in January, and this might have already happened for some of you, but I feel like we've got this cower coming in, and it's going to change our circumstances for the better. But the tower can be kind of like, but literally like blowing stuff up in your life to make room for things to come in that are going to be better for you that you might not see. And I feel like for some of us, I keep feeling like I'm hearing like for some of us, it's already happened. This has maybe happened in December or like November of last year. But for some of you, it'll be in January. And it could be like you get information that comes in that causes this tower to happen and cause a shocking change for the better. It doesn't have to be bad. I mean, I know if you look at that card, it's kind of scary looking, but it doesn't have to be bad. It could be like information comes in that's good, that's positive, but it's going to cause like a shocking change for the better of your situation. Like say you're working on your pentacles. This is just an example, and you get a big raise this year in January that you weren't really expecting. And it's like, bam, shocking change for the better. It's helping your situation. It could be, you just got out, you're out of a relationship, and you get information about, a relationship or somebody, and it's like, yeah, maybe they have feelings for you or something like that. And like boom, shocking change, that causes a change. So it could be, I keep hearing it's like information coming in that's like unexpected that really causes a huge positive shift in your life. It could be an event, it could be an event, it could be information or event, but I'm leaning more towards its information. But the atmosphere is, and this is current energy, the atmosphere is we're kind of working with, we've been dealing with some like illusions and some things hidden from us. It's kind of like, I feel like it's more eternal. Like it's like, as we let go of these things, it's like there's like illusions about ourselves or about the situation we let go of. But I feel like there's things that we don't know about ourselves that we need to work out. And I know that maybe not makes sense, but I just feel like in the month of January, I'm hearing we could be getting like, as this information's coming in, we could be getting like have information coming to us in dreams or downloads about our potential, about the path we're meant to take, some kind of guidance from our spirit guides or, angels, archangels kind of directing us down the path. So it's like there's something like there's stuff going on where we don't know about, but I feel like it's more about knowing about ourself. So it's kind of like if you feel like you don't have the potential to do something. This is just an example. It's like, you could be getting downloads from your spirit team saying, no, you can do this, and they might be giving you information about your true nature, yourself that you don't know about. So, okay, this is the current energy. So working on your pentacles, but you're not quite at your goal, you know, uh, something about the situation in January, you get some shocking, news or an event happens, but it's going to be better for you, right? It might not feel like it at the moment, It might upend your life or, something like that, but it's going to be better for you in the long run, even if you don't see it at the moment. But I still feel like there's things you don't know about yourself. And okay, they're telling me about an example, like they're saying star seeds. This is coming, and this is more of a galactic type level information, like instead of like personal individualized, but they're saying to me star seeds coming into their awareness. Like there's still some star seeds out on the planet that don't know they're star seeds yet. And I feel like in 26 is going to be a big year of disclosure. Not just things on the earth, but things off of the earth as well. And maybe also galactic and our relationship with the galactics and things like that. Like that information is going to, I feel like, starting to come out in 26. But I feel like there could be some star seeds where they're living the illusion of the matrix, and they're not knowledgeable yet to the fact that they're a star seed. And it's like that information comes to them, and it is a shocking revelation. And it is going to probably upend their life to some level, but it's going to be for the better that they know that. It's a shocking change for the better. And I feel like you're building that firm foundation, you're working on your pentacles, and you might get this information like boom. So that's for some of you out there. There could be very well be star seeds out there that don't know they're star seeds, and that's coming in. But it doesn't have to be. It could also be, just information about yourself. Maybe you're going to get visions of past lives, or information about what your mission here is on the earth and what you need to accomplish, things like that. That's what I mean. Like there's an illusion, like maybe you think your mission's one thing and then you find out that's not really it, it's something else. So it's kind of like there's going to be some illusion that's going to get busted up with the truth, but it's going to be for your better. So if obviously if you have you're thinking you have a mission and it's not correct and it's something else, you don't want to spend your time on the wrong mission. So maybe you get some information like, no, that's not the direction I need to go in. It's, something else. So those are just some examples that I have. They're coming. It's really coming fast to me. So I might be all over the place with my words, but I feel like for a lot of us in January, it's like we're getting in touch with that inner self, like who we really are internally. It could include before we came to Earth, like who we were before we came to Earth, what our mission is, things on that level. It's like on a high galactic level, I keep feeling like star seeds being activated, finding out their star seeds. I'm talking about, big stuff there. So there could very well be some work on the internal. And as we work on that, it's going to bust things up with illusion. So that's what I have for the current energy. But going into the near future for in January, I feel like there is like an offer coming in, and it's like passionate offer. Now it could be a love offer, but it's like an offer coming in and it's moving in fast. But I feel like it's going to be more, and this is in the near future, so it hasn't happened yet. Like this was all, the tower, the moon, and the Eight of Pentacles was all current energy. This is in the near future. So it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to be coming in for us. And it's going to be something, it's like an offer we're going to be passionate about. So it could be, you get a job opportunity that you've always wanted, or a career opportunity you've always wanted, and it comes your way, something like that. Or it could be, maybe you are excited to start a new project and it's something you've always wanted to do, or to expand a hobby or start a hobby that you've always wanted to do, but you never had the time or ability to do it. So it's like, so an offer's coming in, it's something passionate, and it could very well be a love offer as well is coming in the near future. But I feel like that's, you're not going to happen in January. January is kind of the build up because you're dealing with this tower energy. You're dealing with some big changes and you're working on your pentacles in January. So it's like, I don't see that offer coming in January, but it's, it's coming quick. maybe right after. And then another thing about the offer, because we also have the Page of Cups here. So it's like a small emotional offer. And it's like so there's definitely emotions to it. So it could very well be like a love opportunity or an emotional offer. It could be an offer coming in to restore a relationship with maybe a past family member that you lost touch with, or you went your separate ways, or a friend, something like that. But it is an emotional offer, and it's a passionate offer. And it's like the emotional part maybe is not as much as the passion, because it's, page versus knight. But it's like I feel like they're kind of coming in together for you. So they're coming in together for us. But also, it's like, and this goes back to the galactic, what I was talking about with the star seeds and, our missions and all that galactic stuff. It's like they're definitely, I'm feeling like we're definitely being woken up as a collective to who we truly are. Like that's going to be a big focus of January is in going into this year. Because remember, I was saying that 2026, the information I've been getting all especially like the last half of 25, is 2026 is going to be a big year of disclosure of information. And it's not just going to be, like I said, Earth information. It's going to be on the galactic level as well. And we're going to find things out that we didn't know about, that we weren't consciously aware of. It's like going to be a big year for that. And I feel like the galactics and the divine and angels, archangels, they're waking up humanity. They're waking us up as a collective. And it's like things are going to come to us like a snap. It's like, we're going to find out information, and things are going to change like boom, real fast. It's like, waking up like a snap, like lightning, boom. And you can see in this card, there's lightning coming down. And I'm hearing, okay, what I'm seeing right now around the planet is I'm seeing a bunch of ships, like motherships, big ships. And I'm hearing working with the energy of the sun, um, energy that's coming in from outside the solar system, energy coming from Three Eye Atlas, but it's all like, it's all for our greater good. It's all to help. It's like energy, but it's high vibrational energy. I'm seeing like a golden light around the earth, high vibrational energy. And it's like the galactics are, I'm hearing, waking us up. They're helping to wake us up. And when I say galactics, I'm also meaning like high, vibrational beings, like, angels, archangels, that level. And of course, the divine himself. But they're all like waking us up. And they're all working together to wake us up. So it's like, it's kind of like they're doing it through light codes, through energy that we can't see, but we can feel. And that energy and those light codes are affecting our cells. They're affecting us on a molecular level. They're affecting our DNA, and it's causing upgrades in our bodies to happen. It's causing our vibration and frequency to rise and our consciousness to rise, because this is all about rising humanity's consciousness. So it kind of goes back to, January, about tower moments. And it could be tower moments happening on a galactic level too, like shocking information coming out that we didn't know about as a global humanity, but it's for our but it's better for us to know it. So it's shocking change for the better for humanity. And that could be happening in January. And it could be that information is going to bust us out of the illusions that humanity has been in for decades and centuries, right? So it could very well bust us out of that. And we're just busy working on our pentacles. you know, and things are coming in, like we are going to be more abundant. But so that's just kind of a galactic angle. But I just got those when I looked at this card. It was like, boom, it all came to me about the galactic connection. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of waking up the star seeds, waking us up to our true potential, who we really are. Like I said, you might be getting visions and downloads about past lives, about your mission, things coming, information coming at you. But I feel like all of that's happening because of, that increase of those light codes and from the sun and everything that's happening, because the earth is lifting too, vibrationally. But things are going to change. It's like powerful things are happening behind the scenes that we're not fully consciously aware of. But that's where but I feel like as 26 goes on, we're going to become more and more aware of it. And there'll be more and more disclosure about those things. But in January, we still might not know about it, of course, because it's just the beginning of the year. So, but that's what I have for us as a collective for January 2026. So it's pretty intense, really, especially with that Tower card, Judgment, Moon. It's pretty intense, but it looks like things are going to, really move forward. But just remember, don't be afraid of this card. It's just, like I said, it's just things are changing for the better. But sometimes if you feel, and this is where you have to be careful with it though, because sometimes, the universe is trying to get us to make changes in our life. And we know intuitively, like we need to make a change or leave a situation or do things differently. And if you start ignoring it, that's where, that's where the tower is going to come in and upend you. Like if you ignore those intuitive promptings and you're like, you're putting it off, you're procrastinating, you're not doing it, then the universe is going to be like, all right, we're going to come in and take care of it for you to help get you on the right path because you're being stubborn and you're not listening to your intuition. So they'll come in like bam. And then it's like, and that's when it's like, your whole life gets upended and it's crazy for a little bit, right? Because you weren't paying attention. So they have to like just kind of force you to make that change. So my point is it's better to listen to your intuition. And when you get those promptings that you need to do things differently or make a change, don't wait for the universe to, you know, force it on you. It's better if you do it on your own and listen to your intuition and do what you need to do with that. But that's what I have for us for the month of January. So it looks like it's going to be intense, but I feel like it's going to be a really good year for us. So that's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.